Hello, how are you? My name is Matthew, and today's video is on three different things, but I'm going to tie them all together and give you my point. Um, First, I'm going to invite Jesus and the Holy Spirit and the will of the Father to help me along as I try to get the message out, what I believe, which I know God is telling me to convey. Um, well, the scariest thing in the Bible is in the book of Matthew 7, 21 to 23. It describes it paints this kind of a picture. Jesus is going to come back, and people are going to run to him, and he's going to tell people, "I don't know you. Get away from me." But these people are going to say, "Wait! We casted out demons in your name. We did these charities in your name. We did all these things in your name. How could you tell us to get away?" And it's very simple. There are workers of iniquity and lawlessness. So how could we avoid being told that Jesus doesn't know us, which would be the worst thing ever? Well, here are what are the works of the flesh, and all those combined are iniquity. And what opens the door, there's one thing that opens the door to all iniquity, and it's the original sin: pride. Pride came before Lucifer's fall. So pride opens up this door to iniquity. And here are the characteristics: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies. Those with other things like lying and other kind of sins, that's all iniquity. And how do we get around that? How does Jesus want us to be? Because he doesn't want us to go on the broad road, how everyone else in the world is. He wants us to go that narrow road. So what is a narrow road? And this is what I believe it is. It's the fruit of the Spirit. And when you take Christ in, you get the fruit of the Spirit. You have to exercise these things daily with everyone you meet in all situations. Love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. Wait, what? What did I say? There's no law? Wait, how is that possible? Well, if you exercise the fruit of the Spirit, there's no law against you. How amazing is that? And again, since this is so important, I'm going to say the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. I mean, I want to treat my fellow man with all the fruits of the Spirit, don't you? Imagine if everybody in the world did that. I mean, what kind of planet would this be? It would be amazing. It'd be the way it's intended to. But we know that, pride, iniquity equals lawlessness. It's terrible. It's just terrible. I've been noticing a lot of videos on the two witnesses, and who are they? No one really knows. Most people say it's Moses and Elijah. I believe it's two angels. And the pattern we see for that, there's two angels in Sodom and Gomorrah. There's two angels on the Ark of the Covenant, and there were two angels that resurrected Christ. That went to his tomb. And I believe those two angels are coming again. All I know is in sequential order of the book of Revelation. Revelation 9 talks about the angel of the abyss, who many people think is a bad guy. I think he's a good guy with a bad job. His name is Abaddon, the locust king. And we see the locust plagues going right now, along with the big murder hornets with the stingers, and it's also described in the 9th chapter. And then the 10th chapter is a mystery angel. He's mighty. He comes down with 7 thunders. He has a rainbow continents around his head. He has a roar like a lion, and he releases the 7 thunders. And then the 11th chapter of Revelation, the two witnesses appear. So, I think it's two angels. Who knows? It's a mystery. That's another awesome mystery about, Revelation. There's going to come two people with the authority of God's power, and they're going to have the ability to exercise it. Just, it's a show of love. These people are going to be hated wherever they go, and they can bring about justice. The Father can't look at sin. He can't do it. So he sends his two witnesses, that his two most trusted witnesses, to be his eyes down here. And they are reporting to him 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. With whatever they see and whoever they see, that's going straight to your Creator. So the way the world treats these two witnesses is going to determine the outcome for the world. And we know that the world is going to reject them and kill them like they did Jesus Christ. So it's just interesting times, man. Interesting times. God is so awesome. He is so good. He is so loving. Don't let anyone preach you a false gospel. We follow the Apostle Paul. He was our last, I believe he was our last apostle that is, dispensing the gospel of grace. So it's just awesome. We have an awesome Creator. Looking forward to getting to know more about Him. When this life comes to an end, it's going to be amazing. Anyway, take care, be safe, and please treat each other with kindness, forgive your enemies, and love your neighbors as yourself. That's the only way to be. Take it easy.